sorrow's tender embrace. This was never meant to happen. The light of the day, the only reason you have to stay. Hear me sing my song and just keep holding on. Cinderella, why don't you stay with me tonight? We will dance until midnight comes and we could run away. Oh, we will never ever be apart. Set aside all your fears, this magic lives inside your heart. I am here, would you wanna stay with me tonight? Follow me, we will run across the bridge of fantasy. Oh, all the pain and sadness that you feel. Believe in me, hold me close, don't ever let me go. Come and stay with me forever. Magic lives so long as I am here.
Hello there, everybody. Andrea here, and that was the opening to a little visual novel game I found called Cinderella Phenomenon. I saw this game on itch.io, and it caught my interest because it involved fairy tales and stuff like that, and I'm a sucker for that kind of deal. So let's just get right into it. From what I read, we're like some sort of a princess or something, and fairy tales things happen. Well, you'll see. I will enjoy it. Once upon a time in a kingdom far, far away, there were two crystals. One was the Crystallum Lucis, protected by the ruler of the fairies. The other was the Crystallum Tenebrarum, which was watched over by the high leader of the witches. The Lucis was sustained by love, happiness, and joy. The Tenebrarum was fear, anger, and hatred. The fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom. They regulated the powers of the crystals in order to maintain balance between darkness and light. For there can be no joy without sadness, no courage without fear. The kingdom was at peace for a time. Then one day, a traveling bard decided to write stories, tales of the magic and wonders of the kingdom. He named these stories fairy tales. In fairy tales, the light always emerged victorious, and true love was a usual reward. The fairy tales spread further than could have been predicted. The humans of the kingdom began to believe that fairy tales were true, and that the magic of the witches was inherently wicked and cruel. The witches became hated and feared. Eventually, they were hunted like animals. The witch hunt. The high leader of the witches, in all of her anger, created the fairy tale curse. You think we are wicked? So be it. Just as you have taken our happily ever afters, we shall take yours. The witches used the fairy tale curse to attack humans indiscriminately, ultimately throwing the kingdom into chaos and darkness. The ruler of the fairies, the Lucis bearer, sought to regain peace. But the witches were blinded by their hatred for humans who were responsible for the witch genocide. A terrible war, the Great War, began. Eventually, the Tenebrarum bearer, the high leader of the witches, was finally defeated. The Tenebrarum was lost, peace was restored, and the light once again triumphed. But darkness can never fully disappear. It waits in the shadows, patient for when its time will inevitably return. Signed here, Lucette. So what? Oh, all right. I'm just gonna go with right, why not? Yes. Prologue. Ice Princess. Cool. My name is Rhea Britain, daughter of King John of Britain. Okay? I'm the crown princess of the kingdom of Angel. I guess that's how it's said. At least, that was who I used to be. But that was before yesterday, when I became a victim of the infamous fairy tale curse. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, is that supposed to be me? Is that Rhea? Everyone has forgotten my birthright. Now, I'm nothing more than a lowly peasant. I feel like I'm stuck in a nightmare. But no, this is my reality now. I still have no idea what I must do to break the curse. I close my eyes and remember that day. Flashback. It had started out like any other day. Maid A. Have you heard? Another person was cursed! Rhea. Okay. I'm on my way to the dining hall for breakfast when I stop and listen to the sound of hushed voices. There are two maids standing next to each other with brooms in hand. I don't see no brooms here. These two are slacking off again. That's terrible! What fairy tale curse was it? They say it was Pinocchio. Pinocchio? The fairy tale with the lying boy whose nose grows longer? That's awful! You know, more and more people have been getting cursed lately. You think those wicked witches are up to something again? I thought the fairy tale curses would stop after you-know-who was defeated. Is Voldemort here? 'Cause, you know, if it Mr. I'm gonna use your shampoo without your permission is here, I am going to have some serious problems here. Anyways, you two are hired to work, not talk. I'm a bitch, apparently. We're sorry, Your Highness. As can only be expected from the likes of them. I'm a brat. I don't like me. Another fairy tale curse. The fairy tale curse started spreading even before the Great War began. I did not have much interest in its effects, even now. After all, most humans probably deserve to get cursed. The victims are weak. Angel would be better off without the dead weight. If it were up to Mother, the curse would have been banished from Angel the instant they fell prey to it. ... But Mother's not here anymore. And she will not come back. Ever. Ooh. Wait. Princess! The king and queen are waiting in the dining hall. I'm on my way. The king, Ophelia, and Rod are all present in the dining hall. Someone is conspicuously missing, but I ignore their absence. Alright. Hello, King Gennaro. Good morning, Rhea. Gennaro, whatever. Good morning, Your Majesty. Ophelia. Good morning, Rhea. Silence. Rhea. Ophelia. Well. Alright. This is a great start. Ophelia Wittensov. Every day I wonder why my father, the king, married a lowly baker. She could never be a true queen, for she pales in comparison to Mother. Dude, what's wrong with her being a baker? That's awesome. I mean, I guess I understand the whole royalty thing, but still, don't be a bitch. I take my seat next to the king, then look up at the person sitting opposite me. Oh, hi. Rod Benedict Wittensov, my stepbrother, is bored and quiet as usual. I like his bunny. He's 2 years my junior and is the younger of Ophelia's children. He's mute and uses a plush bunny to voice his thoughts. Okay. It was apparently given to him by a fairy. Alright. He minds his own business and is easy to deal with. Okay, he seems cool. But his older sister, oh no. My eyes go to the empty seat beside him. She's probably the most She is probably the most infuriating person I have ever had the displeasure of knowing. Emmeline? I guess, I don't know. We're gonna call her Emmy. I'm so sorry I'm late. I was reading and forgot the time. And here she is. Good morning, dear father, mother. Good morning, Rod. And good morning to you too, Rhea. Aren't you a little ball sunshine? It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? And I'm just a little ball of bitch. Emmeline Widensov, Rod's elder sister and my stepsister. She acts as if we are blood, and as if she too were born a princess, as if she could be crown princess, perhaps steal my place. Well, I'll never let that happen. But she seems nice. Now that everyone is here, let us begin. Butlers glide inside with silver trays to carefully serve us breakfast. I'm sorry, guys, it's literally going to be 6 a.m. here soon, So, Emmeline, you were reading the fairy tale books that the king brought you. Oh, yes, there's so many, and they are all so wonderful. Thank you so much, Father. I'm happy that you like them. I love them! It's so strange that the library didn't have any of them to begin with. That is because Mother hated them. She had all the books burned. Well, alright. But why? They're such charming stories. Fairy tales mislead humans into believing they can have things that they do not deserve. Fame, riches, love, happily ever afters. Well, I'm a downer, and when their wishes do not come to fruition exactly as they want them to, the humans blame the witches for granting them in the first place. Oh, yeah? What are you implying about the witches, Rhea? The atmosphere shifts, the air in the room growing heavy. I continue to eat. Perhaps witches are not responsible for the evil in this world. Yes, thank you! Okay, I like me now. Perhaps humans are the cause of their own downfall. Thank you! Thank you! I like this game! This is a good game. Story, visual novel thing, yeah. It's good. Have you any idea what you're talking about, child? Witches have caused nothing but pain and suffering to this kingdom. Bullshit! Well, I mean, no, bullshit. Witches are bad. Even now, they still spread the fairy tale curse to our innocent subjects. The truth is, I know very little about the time the witches had free reign over Angel. I was very young then, and Mother forbade me to leave the palace, sometimes even my room. I know nothing of the people's supposed pain and suffering. Mother kept me away from everyone. And so I cannot bring myself to care. How do you know the cursed are innocent? That's a good point. Our people have been toiling day and night to rebuild Angel after the Great War. Our people are the kingdom's foundation, and I am endlessly grateful for their determination and resolve. Every day I wonder what your mother taught you about. Leave Mother out of this. Dear, please. ... Rhea, darling, your father didn't mean to. I'm not one of your children, Ophelia. I do not need your sympathy. Well, Rhea, you will show your mother respect. She's not my mother. I set down my fork and knife and stand up. I'm done. Excuse me. Well, shit. My father and I have never got on, but our relationship has significantly worsened since he married the baker. My father, the king. It has been 17 years, and I have never felt any love from him. He treats Emmeline and Rod, who only entered our life 1 year ago, like his own children. better than he's ever treated me. This has been my life ever since Mother passed away 4 years ago. Mother was the only one that was there for me when no one else was. If it wasn't for the accident during the Great War, she would still be here. Man? Okay. Why the sour face so early in the morning, Princess? Oh, hi. Hi there, friendo. You look cool. You look nice. Let me guess, it's the king, the queen, or Princess Emmeline? Or is it all of them? I ignore his question. Fritz, what are you doing here so early? I'm running some errands for my father. Fitzgerald Aidan Leverton, son of the highest knight of the Order of Caldera. Okay. His father, Sir Alcaster, whatever, has served the royal family for many years. Sir Alcaster is one of the king's most trusted advisors. 3 years ago, Fritz was assigned the honor of becoming my personal knight. His presence is the only company I can tolerate nowadays. Well, he seems cool. You should wait in the throne room, then. Thank you. Okay. ... What is it, Fritz? Princess. Yes? You know, I haven't seen you smile once since I met you. Why is that of any importance? Still, I do hope to see you smile one day, Princess. Okay. Well, I won't take up more of your time. I'll see you at 10. 10? Don't tell me you've forgotten. Forgotten what? I'm lost. You're going to town today, remember? I deflate as the realization dawns upon me. It's been 2 days since the king issued the order. Oh, hello, Darkness. Rhea, I would like you to accompany Emmeline on one of her town outings. ... Surely you could send maids with her instead. I would not have requested you to accompany her if I was going to send her with maids. ... I want you to make an effort to get along with your sister. Stepsister. She is your sister, and you will treat her and Rod as if they were of your blood. 2 days from now, you are going to accompany Emmeline outside. It has been 4 years since you last left the palace. Ever since then, you've locked yourself away. You barely leave your room. Yeah, that sounds about right for me. Yeah. Angiel was in the grip of war back then, but now the kingdom is safe and back to its former glory. I want you to see how beautiful Angiel really is. Rhea, a princess must know her kingdom. Go with Emmeline, and she will show you the town that you only ever see through your windows. Is that an order? If it needs to be. Are we clear? Rhea. Understood. The last time I left the palace was 4 years ago, when the king took me with him to check in on people after the Great War had ended. I shake my head, removing myself from the memory. I am safe here. Princess, are you alright? It won't be that bad. The townsfolk are good people. How can you be so sure? Times have changed. People change. That is precisely the problem. Mother never changed. Mother loved me until the end. Sometimes change is for the better, Princess. I think you'll see that today. If you'll excuse me, I shall see you later. Goodbye! I like Fritz, he seems so nice. What the fuck? Delora? Do you think witches are capable of bringing back the dead? Who's Delora? What's a Delora? What is this? I wish you could talk to me, you and the others. Oh, dolls. Oh, well. My dolls are my only friends. They're the only ones I can trust. Alright. Unlike humans, they will never betray me. Have you not seen Chucky? And Annabelle! Robert the doll! Hello! Whatever. They will never hurt me. Uh-huh. They will always be there for me. Uh-huh. The moment I saw Delora, I knew she was special. She was different, so elegant and realistic, it was almost as if she was breathing. Kill it. She was a gift from the king on my 17th birthday. I only started receiving dolls from him when Mother passed away. Mother does not believe in birthday celebrations. But every year, at midnight, a letter would appear under my door. It would contain instructions leading me through the palace on an adventure to a room filled with gifts, cake, and sweets. A child's dream. I'd been fascinated by the dolls, which had always held a little greeting card. A card with the words, "I love you" on it, signed by M. The card would tell me to keep those celebrations a special secret, but I didn't need to be told that. Mother always found a way to show me she still cared, in her own way. The secret celebrations had stopped as soon as she had disappeared. Who's there? Excuse me, Your Highness. The king's requested your presence. This better not be another lecture. Tell him I'm on my way. Curtsy, goodbye. I'll see you later, Delora. Or, maybe not, because dolls are scary as fuck. Okay, yeah. Alright. Oh god, I missed that. There we go. Good morning, Your Highness. Hello. Hello. Sir Mithros. Sir Mithros, the royal advisor. Father trusts him a great deal, just like he does Sir Alcester. Every day you look more and more like your mother. I sometimes find Sir Mithros talking to Mother's portrait when he thinks no one is looking. Okay, yeah, because that's not weird. He must have admired her a lot, but I cannot bring myself to think highly of him. There's something about him that puts me on edge. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same. Are you on your way to see the king? I shall not keep you then. Until our next meeting, dear princess. Okay, bye. Bye, myth dude. Bye, mythical beast. Bye, Rat. Bye, Link. Whichever you are. Your Majesty. Rhea, are you ready? You will enjoy this, Rhea. I've heard the toy shop has lovely dolls. This will be good for you. You will get to know your sister better, and you'll be able to interact with and learn about the people of Angel, about our subjects. I will not learn anything I do not already know. Well, aren't I just a little know-it-all shit? Why do you always believe that the people around you are incapable of good? Because I've seen how quickly people will betray and manipulate each other to get what they want. Mother warned me about human nature. You do not see clearly, Rhea. If you would only open your eyes, you would be able to see how good people really are. I believe I'm already quite capable of seeing the true nature of people. After all, I've seen that there is no good in you. Rhea, where were you when I needed you 4 years ago? Where have you been ever since? Back then, I'd been overflowing with grief and pain. I just lost Mother, my entire world. I'd hoped that maybe then he would have shown me love and compassion. Even just a hug to let me know something was there. Silence. It had been a childish hope. I had been left alone. I did not see him for months, had barely even heard his voice. You cannot rely on anyone but yourself. You cannot trust anyone but yourself. This is what you've taught me. Your Majesty. I know that I've hurt you. I know that there's nothing I can do to atone for what I did. But please, Ophelia and her children are not a part of that. They They do not deserve to be hated. In the end, they still matter more to him than I ever did. Rhea. Enough. I've already said I'll go. Everyone's waiting outside. I shudder at the thought of leaving the palace after so many years. Rhea, it will be okay. How can you be so sure? Thank you for agreeing to accompany Emmeline. I would not disobey an order from the king. Excuse me. Waka waka waka. Alright, well, let me see. Yeah, I've been recording this for almost a half hour, so I think this will be a good place to leave off. We just learned some stuff about Rhea. Mainly the fact that she's very cold, as it said, Ice Princess. Mother died during an accident in the Great War. Dad was not exactly there to be of comfort or help or anything. And yeah, all that good stuff. We met two of the guys that work in the palace, apparently. My knight and the royal advisor. And now there's this blue-haired chick here, who we will get to know next time. So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, let me know down below with a like or comment. And I hope you have oh, there goes. Oh my god, I'm tired. I'm definitely gonna have to sleep after this. What I was trying to say was, I hope you all have a good day or night wherever you are. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye!